Starting 27th, driving car number 57 is Jimmy Belisle out of Norwich. Then we go to Eddie Reed Jr., car number 27 CT tonight, swapping rides with his dad. This is the Larry's Auto Machine, Perry Motors, Big Jim's Ford. Final row brings us car number 46 for Joe Macknick out of Brantford, Grand Prix Auto, DeTullio Taylor Agency Chevrolet. Driving alongside in car number 44 should be Gary Preble out of Old Saybrook, sponsored by Waple Sanitation. They pick it up just a bit through turn 3. Tony Leckie steady as she goes, drops the green flag, and we're underway. Already 3 wide off the 4th turn. A mass of metal in turn number 1. A bit of tire smoke, but everybody appears to have gotten through the turns okay. They settle down a bit on the back straightaway, and it looks as though Al Lewis has taken over command of this particular feature event, and John Santa Maria goes around up in turn number 3. He's got the car under power. It looks as though we're going to have another skirmish on the front straightaway between Ray Downey in the 38. Green flag never came out, but you can't tell by the front of the pack, folks. Danny Green, with the outside groove getting the bite, is first across the line and leads the pack into turn number 1. It's hard to believe on a couple of occasions this particular class has gone from green to checker. They did it twice in succession and haven't been able to repeat the task since. Point season closing in. Bobby Bruce, your leader, with car number 05. He's stuck back in the pack. He's been pretty fortunate to this point, being able to climb to the front. Mike Holdridge second in points with car number 82. Third in points is the number 3 of Mark St. Hilaire. When John Faulkner fourth and Joey Coates fifth. Problems in turn 4. Cars all over the place. Bent, battered, and twisted. Tires flying. Bumpers loose. Hoods bent. And believe it or not, there's only 1 car remaining behind. Down with car number 73 is Mike Caprio. Runs in the 3rd spot with car number 50X. Kenny Cassidy runs in the 4th spot. The 00X of Bobby Smith runs 5th. Now we've got 4 and 5 wide through the turn. And a car hard into the Amco barrier in turn number 3 appears to be the 03 of Johnny Faulkner. Red flag being brought out. The car is in a position where we just can't quite see what's happening. Green is out. They come rumbling off that 4th turn, side by side, charging up into turn number 1. In some cases, 3 and 4 wide. Everybody looking to grab off a lot of points tonight as the point season begins to wind down. The field begins to stretch it out rather quickly. Danny Green looking for his first win with car number 23. Dan's brother won the first ever Strictly Stock feature event run here at the Speedway, and I'm sure Danny would like to break into victory lane to follow suit. Three wide, 4 wide, 5 wide at times. Almost impossible, but they get the job accomplished. Problems on the backstretch. Eddie Reed Jr. losing a left front on the 27. Connecticut goes around. It is out and we're back underway quickly. Again, it's a mad dash into turn number 1 as they come 3 and 4 wide off that 4th turn. They use up a lot of racetrack, folks. And there's a lot of heavy metal out there all looking for a front finishing position. Howard Gernhardt in trouble. Rich Lender's 86X in trouble. Bud Keeney in trouble, Jimmy Belisle in trouble, and they just keep adding to the list, folks. It started off as a minor skirmish on the backstretch and really totaled up to beginnery. Oh, problems in turn 4 before they even get to the start-finish line. They stack them up all over the place. Zamorello's right side. Field rumbles off that 4th turn once again. The green flag is waving. Danny Green on the inside being challenged on the outside by Al Lewis. Again, 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Everybody looking for an up front finish. Point standings are tight, folks. The drivers are really showing it here tonight. This has to be about the hardest these drivers have raced in a long time. It's apparent that it's getting down to the end of the season. Everybody wants to finish on top, but the idea they have to finish first. And I don't mean up front, folks. They just have to get to the checkered flag. Danny Green first on the throttle off that fourth turn, has the field covered. Kenny Cassidy looks to move up into the runner-up spot with car number 11 as Al Lewis looks to drop back to the third spot. Mike Caprio running fourth. Halfway marker coming out this time by. Down to complete lap number 8. By no means is this a typical feature event for the strictly stock divisions. But it's been a tough one here tonight as the 00X of Bobby Smith comes to grief on the back straightaway along with Eddie Reed Jr. and Sam Morello in the 72. Bruce is going to get caught in the pit gate as we're about to go racing. Green is back out, and once again Danny Green regains control with the 23. Kenny Cassidy in hot pursuit with car number 11. Mike Caprio sideways off turn 2. Paul Dorothy goes around. Dorothy stays on the throttle, as does Caprio. Believe it or not, we're under green, folks, and still running. Kenny Cassidy looking to become a repeat winner with car number 11. He won a few weeks back, would like to revisit Victory Lane if at all possible. It's hard to believe we've got 10 laps complete and counting, folks. Looking better all the time. Ace sealing and sweeping number 23 currently pacing the field. Some of the heavy hitters now coming towards the front. Everybody looking for a good finish. Laps becoming a premium as time is running out. Sam Morello around on the back straightaway with car number 72. He's off the racetrack. Whether or not he can refire, he does have it in gear, folks. The car is under power. He's looking to come back out. And we have but 2 more circuits to go. The final 2 circuits about to take the green flag. There's only 2 more times around is all she wrote.
White flag due out this time by Danny Green, leading Ken Cassidy in car number 11. Pat Danella now taking over control of the 3rd position with the 07. Joey Coates currently running 3rd in points. He's up to the 4th spot with car number 12 as Jeff Cook looks to retire the 63 off the front stretch. Joey Coates looks to make a bid for the 3rd spot. Tony Leckie with a checker flag in hand, and the win going out to car number 23 for Danny Green of Old Saybrook. Unofficially finishing in the runner-up spot was car number 11 for Ken Cassidy of Lisbon. Joey Coates driving the 12X. He finishes in the 3rd spot unofficially. In for position number 4, it's car number 07 for Pat Danellen of Salem. So once again, picking up his first win in quite some time, driving car number 23 from Old Saybrook, it's Danny Green driving the Saybrook Sunoco Sprucey Hill Nursery sponsored Oldsmobile. Green will look to pull himself down into victory lane. Sprucey Hill Nursery sponsored entry looks to pull down into victory lane.
Finally in victory lane as a very happy Danny Green finally climbs out. Dan, I thought we were running an enduro here tonight, but nonetheless you're in victory lane. It's got to feel good to be here when it's all over.
Yeah, I got a lot of people to thank. Old Saybrook Sunoco, Sprucey Hill Farms, Parents Materials, all the crew, they were just great. Jack's Liquors, whew, we're going to need him tonight.
You know, Kenny Cassidy was right there for the final few circuits. Do you think you have enough to hold him off right to the
I
end?
felt him on my back there, but I'll tell you, I was pushing it hard. Nice setup by Russ.
Well, you know what? Tonight is Connecticut Automotive, a magazine-sponsored event, and they're going to be in Victory Lane to make the presentation. It's got to feel good. Your brother won the first ever race here back about 4 years ago.
Yeah, we took the 23 back into Victory Lane after a long 4 years, let me tell you.
Well, let's hope it's not so long for the next visit. But right now, Danny, we're going to let you celebrate, buddy. Again, congratulations. How about it, folks? A nice round of applause. It took a long time, 15 laps. It seemed like eternity.